Okay, here's a short demo on extra units of measure. Here I've got a cheese company and I've already got it set up, but what I'm going to do is goods in, and I'm going to have a new job. There's a purchase order outstanding for a couple of blocks of cheese. Go into my schedule, there it is, John's delivery, 6 a.m. I can see underneath here it's 10,000 kilos. I choose that one. I can put in references and notes, but I'm just going to ignore all this. And now what it does is, so it shows me the items that I'm expecting, and I can scan. So I scan. I don't have a scanner. I'm just
product
typing here.
Cheddar cheese whiskey 500x quantity
put in the batch
kilogram
number, and then I'm scan the batch. And if it's maybe I've got several batches. So let's say one batch is I weigh it all, and one batch is 5,000
batch
kilos.
production date, batch best before date.
It's asking me the variables. I have to put them in. Next.
Quantity blocks.
And then it's asking me how many blocks of that batch. So I do 9, and then it divides
QC
9 by the
post
total
freeze.
amount. It's asking me an additional question, so I can say pass, yes.
Batch status.
And I'm going to say usable, just for
scan code.
So now I've got, in the main heading here, I can see I've got 5,000 variants, I've got 5,000 received, and I've still got 10,000 kilos waiting. And that's all within one batch. But now I can add in another batch, which is just basically a scan in the batch code again.
Product cheddar cheese whiskey 500 quantity
Choose.
kilogram.
I'm going to say that we've slightly exceeded the amount
ordered
that we
quantity
ordered.
is exceeded.
It's gonna warn me,
batch production, batch best before date.
Best before date. This is a little bit different. So I'm putting those variables.
Quantity blocks.
And this one, these blocks are a lot bigger.
QC post freeze.
And I'm going to pass it.
Batch status.
Usable. Save.
Scan code.
And now, and if I look, what else can I see in this product while I'm here? I go in here, product details. I can see the pictures. I can see safety statements as well, if I wanted to. Go next.
Scan code.
I can reference see the purchase order, the original purchase order. But I'm going to go finish now. Confirm about the discrepancies. Next. I'm going to add my additional comments. I could put in the goods received note number if I wanted to. And I'm going to sign. It can't be mandatory too. And I go finish. Okay, so that's goods in process. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make something. So I'm going to make it, and I'm going to use those blocks in the manufacturing process, and I actually have a product converter or a work order in the system already waiting for me to use it. So I go to new job and current production schedule, hopefully. There we go. Make from blocks. That's a good reference sign. It's just a reminder for me. I put in references and all this kind of stuff here as well.
Scan code.
Basically what I'm doing is I'm going to make something. Here you can see source, destination. It shows you how much you're expecting in ingredients, and destination, what you're expecting in destination. But I'm going to type in cheese. Generally speaking, you'll be doing this with a scanner.
Product cheddar cheese whiskey 500xx bulk.
So it's asking me what I'm going to do.
Batch number.
I don't know the batch number, so I'm able to select the batch number here actually. So I can go, let's select this batch
quantity,
number.
block to kilogram.
And now it asks me to put in the number of blocks rather than the number of kilos. So I can say I'm using 4 blocks. And I go save.
The expected quantity is exceeded.
Oh, okay. Well, let's make it a little bit smaller then. 2 blocks.
The expected quantity is exceeded.
Okay, and I'm going to
Scan
go ahead
code.
with that. And now I'm going to do destination, and I can say destination, and then I put in my destination product. Batches. And I go new.
Batch number.
And it's asking me for a batch number.
Quantity 100 packs.
So I'm going to say I'm going to produce actually 1,000 packs.
The expected quantity is exceeded.
So
batch expiration date.
Put in the variables.
Batch status.
Usable. I might have other checks as well.
Scan code.
And now I have finished. And I'm going to flag as complete. Okay, so basically I've got that's it really. Oh, what else I could see is if I do a stock take, this extra unit of measure allows you to do a new stock take. Let's say here, head office, go next, reference.
Scan code.
So I'm going around with a scanner here, and I type in cheese 01.
Product cheddar cheese whiskey 500 XX bulk.
Scan the batch.
Batch number.
Let's scan this.
The product batch is not found.
I'm going to choose. I go here.
Quantity, block to kilogram.
5 blocks, and it automatically converts it because it knows how many blocks, how many kilos in each block for that batch. And different batches potentially can have different average weights for each block. If I go save,
scan code,
go finish, and then I've done my stock take. Well, should I say stock count? Okay, and that's really how extra units of measure works. It only works for products that have batch because it's very batch specific, where you're tracking the batch numbers in and out, and it can be used as I showed you. Okay, that's it.